And I'd like to talk to you today about getting through the voting by mail process.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Pam with the League of Women Voters of Texas. So let's talk about the directions. First, you've now received your ballot by mail, and it's in an envelope, and there's the ballot in there in a privacy envelope. And it's time for you to mark your ballot. You've already consulted vote411.org to find out about the candidates and the issues, or you've looked at your printed voter guide and you know who you want to vote for. So let's get out your ballot and mark it. Now, the first thing I need to remind you to do is mark that ballot with a black or blue pen, no pencil. Fill in the ovals completely. No check marks, no X's, no circles. Put your ballot in the ballot envelope, which is the privacy envelope, and it says ballot envelope, and seal it. Put only one ballot in the ballot envelope. If there's two of you, husband and wife, or partners in a home, you can only put one ballot in an envelope. Then you fill out the carrier envelope. Now, if you've been voting by mail for a while, this carrier envelope is different from the way it was before. And you have to pay attention. It's in real small font. So we're going to go through this. You're going to fill out the carrier envelope. And the important thing is under that flap, you're going to have to put in your ID numbers. And it says that you must provide these numbers, and they have to be associated with your voter record. So the only two numbers that they can be are your Texas driver's license or your Texas personal ID number and the last four digits of your social security number. I know it says one or the other, but put both of them in, because if you registered to vote a long time ago, you don't know what's in your voter record. But it's one of those two, so put both of them in. And better to give them too much information than not enough and not have your vote count. Then I would like to remind you to put in on the next block your contact information. In case there is a problem with your ballot, the election office can call you and either have you come in or have you fix something online. Then you're going to seal the envelope, top and bottom, and you're going to sign your name over the flap. Now, if you need someone to assist you, then that assistant has to complete the bottom part. And again, let me remind you, this is in 6-point font. It's real tiny. So everybody's going to need their best reading glasses or their best magnifying glass. But your assistant will have to read the oath that's printed there. They'll have to circle no, that they were not compensated. And then you print and sign, or they will print and sign their name, write their relationship to you, and their address. Now, if you're unable to sign or make a mark, then the witness, which can also be the assistant, will have to print your name and check the little box that says you can't make a mark, and then print and sign their name and the address. And yes, if it's the same person, you have to do the same thing on both sides if you're using a witness and an assistant. Now, we've done that. We've sealed the envelope, and you sign at the red X, and you're ready to mail it. If you're going to mail by the U.S. Postal Service, just make sure that you put enough stamps on it. And some offices will tell you how many stamps you need. It'll be in red, stamped on the envelope. Some don't. So put 2 stamps on it just to be safe. You can also use FedEx, UPS, or DHL to send your ballot in. Now remember, you're going to pay a little more for those services. If you use U.S. Postal Service, make sure to mail it at least 7 days before voting day. You can also hand deliver your ballot in person. Let's say that you have filled that ballot out and you put it right there, and oh, all of a sudden you say, it's November 3rd. What do I do? You can take it and hand deliver it in person. You cannot send someone else with your ballot. You must turn in your ballot yourself. Or you can decide to go vote in person. And if you make that decision, just remember, take your ID and your ballot to the polling place with you and tell them you want to turn in your ballot because you want to vote in person. They'll take the ballot, they'll give you a little form to fill out, you fill it out, and then you just proceed on through and vote in person just like everybody else. Hey, just stay calm, follow all the directions, and remember, the most important thing is that you cast your vote, because only by casting your vote can we all ensure that our democracy stays alive and well. Thank you so much.